everyone. This is Jeannie Liu at the GBTA broadcast studio, and joining me today is Carolyn Strachan. Welcome, Carolyn.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Forgot to mention that Caroline is with Festive Road. And Caroline, earlier in our conference, you talked a lot about the post-procurement practitioner. You had a session about that. Can you give us, what were the main takeaways?
Sure. So post-procurement practitioner was about thinking about beyond the price. I think in travel we can get a little bit fixated on price, when actually there's so much more that you can drive for your organisation in terms of value. But what was interesting is, of course, value is a bit of a word that's overused. And so we talked a lot in the session about what does value really mean, what does it mean to different stakeholders, and actually in different businesses as well. So we had some great executives on stage from UBS, from Genpact, from SAP, who were sharing from their organisations and their customer base what value beyond price means to them.
Great. And your main takeaways was know your stuff, be ready to challenge, and reimagine a different outcome. Talk to us a little bit more about that.
Sure. That was actually each of the three speakers. They did a great job of answering the question, if you have one piece of advice to help travel buyers think more about how they can elevate their role, how they can move beyond price to value. We had a great discussion about, well, actually, what does value even really mean?
Yeah.
And Jackie from Genpact did a great job of saying she hears from CPOs and CFOs all the time about four key things. That there's digital value, digital can create value, managing risk for an organisation is a form of value, working capital and profitability. So that was a really interesting way of thinking about value differently. And then as we summarised the session, and I was saying to those executives, if you had one takeaway for the travel buyer, Andrew from UBS said to challenge more, to push more. The executives in his organisation are focused on their customers and financial services. He said, you're the travel subject matter expert, you know your stuff. Push me, challenge me, expect me to do more. And then Dirk was speaking more about knowing your stuff. So don't go into a meeting with an executive without being fully prepared. So you are the subject matter expert, be proud of being that subject matter expert. And then Jackie from Genpact wrapped up with a really beautiful line that we laughed about afterwards that I'm going to steal and create a company from that. Reimagine a different outcome. And I think that was a really great call to action, and I hope people over the last couple of days have thought about that. To stop thinking about same old, same old. We talk about that at Festive Road actually. We don't do same old, same old. We've been in the industry for years, we know how it works, but we're not prepared to accept status quo. And I think that's what Jackie was saying. If you took some time to reimagine a different outcome, what might your role look like and what might value look like in your organisation?
Great, such great takeaways. Thank you, everyone. This is Jeannie Liu at the GBTA broadcast studio with Carolyn Strachan with Festive Road. Thank you so much.